Lo and lo, Sir David the Bard, still here. Listen, listen. I haven't been on because I don't want to be. I'm just having a good time at life, kicking against the pricks after I lost I resigned my membership. Anyway, I had a very exciting thing happen here. I don't know if you're going to think it's exciting or not, but I have those 6 teenage girls that are naked, and they show up and give me revelation. One of them gave me a rock, and it talks. There's nothing funny about that. Don't laugh. There's talking rocks. At least I have one, and Joseph Smith had one, so come on. Anyway, they've given me, an opportunity to sit with Jesus and visit with him for a few minutes, ask some questions, make some statements. And I said, yeah, I'll take that appointment. And so anyway, I followed them, if you know what I mean, to the big Jesus house. Now, I don't know where the Jesus house is. They blindfolded me and just said, you can touch the gold streets and the mansions on the way in, but don't take anything. I went, okay. So anyway, they took me to Jesus' house, and they said I could have an hour with him, that he wanted to talk with me, and I wanted to talk with him. Well, okay. So anyway, I went in, and there was Jesus. And he was dressed, in garments only. He didn't have any other clothes on. He just had garments. And I said, I fucked up, haven't I? He goes, you decide. And I said, okay, let me tell you something, Jesus. There's a few things I want to say before you put my ass either in hell or in outer darkness, because, those garments look stupid. They look stupid on me. They look stupid on you. Well, at least I can't get hurt. God, I said, you're a God. You can't get hurt anyway. Well, I just want double protection. And okay. And I said, Jesus, all the people down there, most, the Christians, they think you're our Father. And I just kind of wanted to go over that section of your religion. Now, here's my understanding. Okay, now I've kind of thought this out for myself, and I just want you to correct it, okay? I understand that you had sex with Mary. Yes. I said, it was so good you remember it? No. That's okay. Hey, just ask him. Just ask him. Don't kill the questioner. So I said, listen, here's what people say about you. First of all, you didn't take her to lunch or dinner or buy her a drink. You just jumped her bones. Yes. Okay. Hey, you're not a romantic guy? I don't know. So now, the girl wasn't married. The girl was single. And she was engaged. Yes. Now, I just have to ask you this, Jesus. Did you go to her boyfriend and say, hey, I want to fuck your wife, your future wife? Is it okay? No. I didn't think so. I said, now, let me see if this is where you came from. That your father, Elohim, came down and, screwed Mary. Yes, yeah, okay. Now, here's what I don't understand. Number one, he didn't have permission. Or maybe he did. Mary was maybe a little whore. Maybe she goes, hey, I'll take anybody, even a God. Come on down here. I don't know. I don't know the girl. But I do know that your father, Elohim, didn't have permission, and he didn't take Mary out, and he didn't date her, and they weren't legally married. Now, in your temple, it says that you have to be legally and lawfully wedded, wife or husband, and they weren't. I know. What? Hey, how do you get away with this, that we have to do this crap, but you don't? You can just jump anybody you invented, right? Yes. You own them. Yes. Okay. Now here's where I have some problems. This girl either gave you permission or you raped her. One or the other. It was either consensual or you just put the big Jesus Frankenstein inside of her, and and out comes, baby Jesus. Now, when she went back to Joseph when she was pregnant, her fiance, and said, guess what? I'm pregnant. Well, he was upset enough. He was very upset. And then when he said, well, who's the father? And she said, God. He slapped her 2 or 3 times. Said, don't give me that God shit. That don't fly here. That don't fly here. Homie, don't roll that way. It ain't God. Well, it was God. So anyway, you pretty much disrupted and destroyed that family from the get-go. But you needed a vagina. Hey, Mary was close by. What can you do? What can you do? Now, here's where I think I have some real problems with people thinking you are God. Number one, your relationship with her sucks. If you were on the earth now, you'd be doing 25 to life up in Rikers. Anyway, I have real questions on how the hell you came up with the image that we're made in your image. Now, I'm looking across the table here, and I'm seeing that that's pretty true. You kind of look like a man. And here's my complaint. Okay, I'm just going to start with a piece of my complaint. My complaint is, look at this. I see it. I said, well, I don't. There used to be a hair up there, asshole. What happened to my hair? It fell out. Why? I didn't do anything. I didn't eat anything. I wasn't around a toxic chemical. My hair fell out. I know. We could not learn to keep hair in. Then why did you make us like this? Okay? Now, I have a couple of other complaints. I'm not surprised. You're the bard. But first of all, here's my other complaints. I'm going to complain about the nose. Nose looks good. No. Now, it's not what it looks like. It's its function. Have you ever noticed that when you blow your nose, it goes into your mouth? Is that something you want in your mouth? No. Then why did you put our nose in front of our mouth so it goes in our mouth? I will take that under advisement. I said, you should have taken that. Anyway, now, here's the other problem I have. We have 2 ears. Good ears, good ears. Yeah, when you're not laying down. But when we lay down, half of our hearing is gone. Oh, me no sleep. We do. 1 ear down, 1 ear to go, that's it. We can hardly hear anything. Now, I have a couple of other complaints. I'm not surprised. I said, okay, well, if you'd done it right, I might worship you. I might think that you're a god. I think that you're a quack plastic surgeon. That's what I think, because this is shit. Now, why would you make a lip get a cold sore? I do not know. I said, well, it's very uncomfortable. Lips should not have cold sores. We make teeth last long. I said, okay, you do. Teeth last a long time. I said, I know. But when you're dead and 1,000 years old, you don't give a shit about your teeth. You care about it when, you're down on your 80-year jaunt. That's the other thing. How come you can't keep people alive? It's stupid. I can make shit that disintegrates. I can make things that blow up. I can make, like your bodies. All your bodies died 80, 85, 100. They're all worn out. They fall apart. We know. Well, that's why I don't worship you. I don't think you're a god. I think you're a bad plastic surgeon. I think you're a little bit of a half a Frankenstein. And frankly, I've had so damn much work done on my body. I had open heart surgery. No. No, you don't. Because I didn't pray to you. I didn't pray to anybody. I went in there on my own. The Bard is not an atheist in a foxhole. And I survived it. Now I have diabetes, and I've got a pump on me here. I'm surviving it. I'm surviving it. Why can't you make more perfect people? We just practice. I go, practice? God, I don't want to be an experiment. I don't want to be part of your experiment. Now, I'm just complaining now about the head, okay? I'm going to make one more complaint. Okay, do you see these eyebrows? My idea. I'll say, good, okay. Eyebrows are a good thing. I guess they're a good thing. Mine fell off, asshole. It fell off. Me, no. Hair does not stick. Okay. I said, but you know what? You're trying to make up for it. You have noticed. Yes. Hair coming out of my ears and my nose. Cool, huh? God damn. You don't know anything about dating. Girls don't think that's cool. I don't date. I just screw Mary. Okay. But I don't like eyelashes or eyebrows falling off. Okay, now, everything is wearing out. Eyes, teeth, hearing, weenie, heart, kidneys. Everything you built, jerko, is wearing out, going down the poop chute. You like poop chute? I go, now listen. Don't get me on that you put a playground right beside the sewer plant. I know, we make mistakes. You did. You did. To put a sex organ there where everybody wants to, you know, have sex and play with it and whatever they do, I don't know. And it's by the poo-poo hole and the pee-pee hole. Why would you do that? We were confused. I go, goddamn, you were confused. Says you're lucky the people will reproduce. They've got to have such. They got to be so horny. They're willing to climb over a shit and piss pile to get to the Mount Everest there to you know, get a baby. We will fix that. And then, well, good. You fix that, because I'd prefer to be in hell, and I would also prefer outer darkness. Now I have one request, only one, and that is, can I have a flashlight in outer darkness? Yes. I said, okay. Hey, you have a happy camper here. Now I've only started in on the body. Okay, you're an idiot. You're screwing single girls. You're making them pregnant, and then telling them to go around and tell everyone, God did this to me. You're a jerk. You're a jerk. You know child support. You'd have a paternity test. You're not a god. You're a fake. I know. You want to meet Joseph Smith, my friend? I go, no. You clowns are all of the same breed. You're all of the same breed. You're liars, you're cheaters, you're thieves, and I don't worship you. You're not a god to me. You are a stumbling idiot. A stumbling idiot. And you've got nothing down there but starving children that you don't take care of. You've got disease, you've got heartache, you've got all kinds of misery that you've created, and you're proud of it. Because you're a god. Well, you know what? The Bard says, fuck you. That's what the Bard says. And then you can pay me, lay me and ail me 3 times, a true order of prayer. You can cut my throat because I've already revealed, and also cut my heart out, which people fixed here. You made it bad, and people fixed it here. And cut out my guts. And if you want to know what the name of the second token of the Melchizedek priesthood, the patriarchal grip, or sure sign of the nail, it is health in the navel, marrow in the bone, strength in the loins and sinews, power and priesthood be upon me, and upon my posterity through all generations of time, and throughout all eternity. But you say that again, I can't remember. I'm done. I'm done. Jesus, next appointment, Bard.